This video is quite a bit of fun where I talked about NextGen Security on my house. And it was actually my Doberman. The problem was that I had this great, powerful Doberman, but he chased squirrels. So it was a very noisy security system that I had. And I hope you enjoy this video where we talked about this. Bye. This is my security system in my house. The smart house, yes. So when I bought the house, we put, this is 20 years ago, we put sensors in this first level. And then we bolted on a porch. That's a garage, but we put on a porch, metaphorically speaking, we put on a porch. We never secured it. We just kind of kept the windows secured here. But I made a risk decision. I said, someone could put a ladder against the house and climb in the top floor. And that was a risk I was willing to live with for the cost benefit. That we've since put on to the outside. One day my wife showed up and she bolted on a ring thing on the outside. So now it's ring enabled, so now we can see people and all that. So it's interesting, it's cool. Here's my current security system. So how effective is my security system with my sensors turned on my bottom floor? So can I take and this 2 years ago was my security system. He died at 4. A dog shouldn't die at 4, but it did. And it was perfect with human beings. But put this in front of it, put a squirrel. I mean, you could not control this thing. 100-pound Doberman running around with a squirrel. A lot of fun, but it really made me think about how I secured my house, because how effective was my first floor if he's in a cage? I just turned everything off. Just let him run the house. I mean, he can smell and he's hyper alert. It just chases squirrels. So how many of our security systems just kind of chase squirrels and they're noisy or how many of us have security systems that we think we have this and we really have this? This guy's about as vicious as he just wants to lick you. I mean, that's how frightening he is. So I look at this as complexity. So how are you managing complexity? These are interesting decisions I just have to make in my house. But then we got to scale that into the cloud, and we get the hosting facilities and 365, and all of this stuff goes on. And then we have governance and regulation, and we now got to run the systems. It becomes a big knot.